Hey, you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. If you are new, welcome. And if you're not new, thank you so much for coming back for another live chat on my channel. Happy Tuesday to you all. If you're watching live, if you're watching the replay, happy whatever day it is that you're watching this. Thank you so much for tuning in. And yeah, if you're watching the replay, thank you so much. If you're here live, thank you so much as well. If you're not subscribed already, I ask that you do hit the subscribe button before you head out and join the family. And if you enjoy this live, if you enjoy this replay, definitely give it a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. And on to what we're doing tonight. Tonight, we're going to be doing some By Terry, using some new By Terry products. I've been really curious about this brand as far as like the foundation and concealer is concerned. Hadn't seen shades for me, but it looks like they did a recent expansion. So let's see if they work tonight. And the blush, it's been getting me. How do I have 7 new blushes since we ended our chat on Thursday? I have 7 new blushes. So we're going to swatch them and stuff. Obviously, I only have so much face, so we're not going to get into all of them. But yeah. So hi, guys. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Joy. Hi, Kima. Hi, SJ. And hi, D. How are you guys? Oh, my goodness. Let's see. Oh, I'm thinking I have my mouse and the connection thing is on another computer. So, manual trackpad it is. All right. So I might not be doing too much clicking tonight of the comments. Kima, how was the weekend? My weekend was all right. It was decent. I felt a little under the weather yesterday, and I was curious as to whether I was going to come on today. My throat was it was hurting, man. It was hurting. Sometimes with the changing of the seasons, it just impacts me. So yeah, but we're all good today. I feel like my voice still sounds a little strange, but we're good. How was your weekend, you guys? Definitely let me know. Hopefully it was well. Hi, Lorraine. Go through and highlight everybody who came through. I think I said hi, D. If I didn't say hi, hello to you. And Joy and Shannon. And Nikki's asking about the MAC blushes. Yes, so I have 4 MAC blushes and 3 Melt Blushlights. I did not know that those were coming out, and I saw them on Trend Mood on Friday and went and placed an order because the swatches looked interesting on the darker skin toned arm. So yeah. Oh, you said they threw in a few extras. That's nice. I didn't get a few extras. I mean, I got the samples that I requested, which is cool. But that's cool. And then the By Terry order came so quickly. So it was supposed to get here Monday, but mine actually came on Friday. So I've actually been trying out these products, since they came in on Friday, which is pretty cool. Hi, Kimberly. How are you doing? D, you said you have a cold now too. Yeah, so I was like, I think Jada and I have exchanged a little cold because I told you guys her nose was running last week, and then I felt a little something on my throat. Was it Thursday, Friday? I don't know. And then yesterday it was just a hot mess. Like I couldn't even sleep between Sunday to Monday. I was waking up in the middle of the night. It was so painful. So yeah. Oh, thank you, Kima. Thank you. I be cracking up at y'all. Kimberly's the pusher. As far as lashes are concerned, at least. Hi, Chai. Oh, I'm like, where's Chai's comment? Okay. Hi, Angie. Yes, that changing of the seasons. It's interesting. Same thing happens in the fall too. So, and I've been blowing my nose a lot. So hopefully we're cool today. Like, for the rest of the live and stuff. Okay. All right. So let's hop into it. you guys. So in addition to the By Terry, I've got the By Terry Hyaluronic Foundation, and this is what she's looking like. It's in a frosted glass bottle. Are any of you guys familiar with this foundation, as in like you've tried it and stuff? Because I had only seen it on Mel Thompson's channel, you know, when it first came out, and it didn't have any shade. They didn't have any shades for me. And then, oh my goodness, you said she's a pusher behind the scenes too. Forced you to go shopping via DM. That's hilarious. Hi, Dawn. Yeah, so I hadn't heard much, but when I saw that they had 3 deeper shades, like in the 600 range, I wanted to give it a try. You guys, they could do better with the shade range. I appreciate that they added more because I don't think they had any in the 600 range before, but there's only 3. And I think there's like maybe 9 options in the medium category, and then 3 fair options. So they've got a decent amount of medium. It's like medium fair, then there's like medium, and then there's like medium something. You know, it's like 3 different levels of medium, and then 3 within, you know. So, but it looks like they're trying to do something, you know. So I wanted to give it a try. Did I change the room around? No, I didn't. So I told you all, I had mentioned it a while ago. And by the way, Chai, I missed you on Thursday. I missed you. Because I mean, and of course you don't have to be here every time, but you usually are. So I wanted to let you know that I missed you. Okay. All right. But yes, I got another shelf that needs to be filled up and, you know, kind of more organized. But there's another shelf over there for all the makeup. I have so much makeup. So yeah. All right. So what does By Terry have? So they have recently come out with a moisturizer in their hyaluronic line. And you know what? Oh, it fell off the table. Okay. So that's one of the samples that I requested. It's the Hyaluronic Global Face Cream, and it has 8 hyaluronic acids, niacinamide 5%, and squalane 5%, and a Youth Glow Complex 38%. And so I have my skincare already done, but I'm going to add this on kind of like a primer. There is somebody on Instagram that I saw, like By Terry reposted their this lady's video of her doing her whole By Terry routine, and she used this face cream as her first step and stuff, and she did a really beautiful, you know, look. And yeah, so I wanted to use this like as the primer because I don't see her use like an official primer. She just used this and then went in with the foundation. And when I looked at the description and the By Terry, you know, description on the Instagram video, they had her in the 500 range using this foundation. So I guess she's a little bit lighter than me. I picked up the shade 600N. There's a deeper shade 600W. And I'm thinking that 600W might work. This one is a little light, but once I layer it and stuff, it all comes together. Oh, you were sick? Oh, well, I hope you feel better. And thank you for coming. And hi, Rhonda. Hi, A. You said their skincare products are really good. Okay. Yeah, so I'm considering getting this. It feels really nice on the skin, and it absorbs nicely into the skin. And it, you know, it provides a nice, it's not really sticky. I don't want to call it sticky, but it does have a little bit of a tack to it, which I think will, you know, cling nicely to the foundation. Oh, okay. You have the foundation. They sent you the wrong shade with your last order and refunded you. They sent it with a lip mask and a pressed powder with this order. Okay. All right. So let's go in with this foundation. Once again, 600 in. It's neutral dark. And so this is a dropper. Let me do a little drop of it. The reason I'm laughing is because people, like, I see them on the Instagram or even on YouTube dropping the foundation on them, and I try it. and I'll get one, successful little drop on my skin, and then it's all over my shirt. How do people do it? I miss my face. I miss my face. All right, so here's what the shade looks like, which it doesn't look too bad as far as like a match on my skin. And then there's, okay, so it looked a little bit lighter when I was swatching it off camera, but it looks like it'll, like I told you guys, I tried it already, so it works, but I thought it was lighter. Maybe not. Okay, let's go in. So they say one, dropper, it's supposed to be like a light coverage, and then you can build from there. I just do a whole little, however much is in the little tube is what I put on. Let me X this off. Something's trying to pop up on my screen. All right, well, whatever, it'll go away. And I'll just blend it out with this synthetic brush from Juvia's Place. And so you can see that color there. It does have fragrance. It really has fragrance. It has fragrance. And I'm not the biggest, it smells like a little floral. I don't care for floral scents. Like, I know a lot of people like the smell of roses and all that stuff. That's not really me. But this smells like floral. Like a floral powdery something or another. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it doesn't stay. It like dissipates. Chai, you said you're about 60%. Yeah, definitely praying for your complete recovery as well. And I was going to ask you too, Kima, about your daughter, like Dawn just asked. But I'm like, is it do people ask too much? I don't know. I just feel like sometimes I'm like, I can't ask every single time. I don't know. How do you all feel about that? If someone asks you, every time? It's probably just me being self-conscious. So here is what I got with one dropper full of the foundation. You guys saw how fluid it was and stuff. I said Scorpio. Kima, you said you like most floral scent. You're not a fan of most floral scents, but you will take the floral over the La Mer. I need to try. I have to get that out and smell it. Because it's not, it doesn't stand out. The scent doesn't stand out in my mind. But you and, of course, some other people are like, yeah, the La Mer foundation has a scent that you guys don't like. Okay. So, okay, this is a good match. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I thought it was like kind of, ashen or whatever. But it certainly isn't. So, yeah, okay. So there's a darker shade. The darker shade than this is 600W. So that's the thing. So there's a 600N that I have, and then there's a 600C, which is lighter than this, and then 600W, which is darker than this. So you can see that like covered the undertones, but there's only one option in the undertone. So if you're darker than me, but you have a, neutral undertone, then, oh, well. Or, if you have a cool undertone, then it's like, oh, well. So, but hopefully they'll expand and stuff like that, like we say for a lot of these brands and things like that. So, thank you, Joy. Okay, you can ask me every time. Yeah. All right, Kima. So, yeah. How is your daughter doing? I know you said she was going to a specialist. Was that this weekend or, or are you guys still waiting for the appointment? I know sometimes it takes a while to get into specialists and stuff. Wait, what powder? Wait a second. What powder did she get? I know Kima got a free powder from By Terry, right? Not a new powder. A powder intervention discussion. Okay. Oh, booked until May. Okay. Oh, okay, good. Good. Oh, I want the Dior powder. I think I probably need a powder intervention too because I've gotten, I got the Tatcha and then I got the Kosas. I guess that's only two. I don't need an intervention. All right. All right, you guys. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's no, because it's not the lights. Because I quite honestly, I do my makeup with my lights during the week too. Because the difference between when I don't have the lights on and I'm just using this light up here in a little daylight versus when I have the lights on, I don't know. It's just a lot different. So I like being able to see. So during the day, I do use my lights to put on my foundation and my whole makeup and all that stuff. So, all right. By Terry, it's looking really nice and skin-like and things like that. I think, not I think, I won't say I think. I know that, of course, it depends on the type of priming you do, the type of prepping on your skin that you do. So I did start off with more like a dewier complexion. So this kind of just went along with that. But if I had started off with a more mattified complexion, then it would blend right in. Because if you look at my hand, I didn't have primer on my hand. It blended right in. I feel like that looks like a little bit more like soft matte. So you said, I do not need that powder. Have you tried it? I mean, because she said she bought it because of you. So hi, shoe lady. Okay. So then the next product is the By Terry Hydra or Hyaluronic Hydra Concealer. And this is in the shade 600 Dark, and this is the deepest shade. Now, my thing with this is that, well, they have an idea behind this that multiple skin tones can wear each shade. So they didn't need a very expansive shade range. They showed a model on their Instagram who is, I believe, deeper than me. And they said she was using this concealer. Maybe she was. I don't know. But it just looked, this concealer looks like it's a lot lighter than what she would be using. But maybe she is. Because this concealer is, I would say it's like a medium coverage. It's not full coverage. Certainly not getting the level of coverage that you would with Miss Pat McGrath. But I will tell you all, whenever I use this, I mean, granted, I've had it since Friday, so I'm still working on my final thoughts. But when I use this concealer and use my Pat McGrath to set it, it is really nice. It's so smooth looking and it's really good. It's really good. So, so far I am enjoying this. Now this concealer is like $50. Yeah, it's pricey, and you don't get as much product in here. Let me tell you all about the amount of product you get. So you get 0.19 fluid ounces in this concealer container. Now, let me look at Pat. Pat, you get, wait, hold on now. Okay, well, you're getting more in this By Terry than you're getting in the Pat concealer. Pat concealer is 0.16 fluid ounce. Okay. All right, so it's more, but, I don't know if the price difference really equates. In my Smashbox, you get 0.27 fluid ounces versus the 0.19 fluid ounces. So it depends. But use this concealer with a dab of Danessa. Okay. Okay. Oh, with a dab of the foundation, you mean? Okay. You said, why would you listen to Kima? You did not buy that powder. It doesn't seem like it's singing any tunes any different than that we've already heard. I see. Yeah. Well, I'm still interested. Oh no, you didn't like the Hermes lip colors. Oh no. Hi Marlo, how are you? You didn't like them either, D? Oh gosh. I'm so glad I didn't get them. I wanted to get them just to show you guys, but I was like, I don't think they're gonna look the greatest. I think I'm just gonna buy from the Lord Jesus. You guys, this isn't funny. It's not funny, Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus, it's not funny. Here we go. It's not funny. You guys. Pardon the interruption. Oh, you said Danessa has a pen concealer as well. Okay. Battery. Had to change the battery. I picked up the wrong battery to put in my camera this evening, obviously. But yeah, I wasn't sure about those lipsticks either. But yeah, I'm gonna get something from the regular line. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Okay. I'm just reading the comments. No more moments of weakness. So what are you guys talking about? What did you return, Kima? I gotta look back up here. Oh yeah, and the brush is good on that concealer. I like it. Oh, thank you, Petra. I figured people would probably be back and forth if they were able to split their time between my live and Vicky and Yachty. All right, so like I said, I think this concealer is like a nice medium coverage. I'm gonna add a little bit more. Oh, you're gonna return the powder. Oh, okay. Are you guys interested in the Armani powder? All right, I know y'all talking about not getting powders, but what about the Armani powder? Just curious. I'm interested in that powder. I don't know. Apparently, I'm trying to expand my powder and blush collection. So that's what it is. Not that I need it. But I mean, it's all in the name of research, you know? I mean, at least for me, right? That's a good excuse. D, you're interested? Okay. Yeah, stop starting trouble. I know. Y'all like, yeah, I'm not getting any more powder. I'm like, yeah, but what about that Armani? What about that powder? Are you getting that powder? Okay. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna have to go watch the replay because I really enjoyed Yachty's live with, I don't remember her name, but her live with the most recent person that she had on her channel. Gosh, why can't I remember that lady's name? Shucks. All right. Anyways, if any of you guys know, definitely put it in the chat. Oh my goodness, you guys. Natasha Denona is here tomorrow. You already know what the live is about tomorrow. The Natasha Denona palette. Okay. I'm excited. And I know it's not like a run-of-the-mill everyday palette, but these colors, oh. Community tab that the images haven't been very interesting, and I have to agree with her. But yeah, I mean, Natasha's the the looks that she's been posting have been more circus related, which of course goes with the theme of the palette. So I'm excited to see, I'm excited to put something together that's not circus looking. Y'all know I don't be doing all that, shapes and V's and all types of stuff. So I'm excited to, play in it. No, I do not have By Terry blush because I didn't see any. The only thing I saw was that like 4 powder palette that's supposed to be like a color correcting palette. I'm going with the Pat McGrath powder in Deep. And I'm just going to use a brush. And when I just sweep this under on that concealer, oh my gosh, it just looks so smooth. Kima, what do you think about this concealer? I know you said you like the brush. It just looks so smooth. Oh my gosh. Kimberly. She said repeat after me. I can't say it. I'm not gonna say it. The Armani powder, Dior powder, or any Arm & Hammer baking powder. You are hilarious. I'm not gonna say it because you know what, that the sale is coming up. So I don't know if I can say it. Okay. And it just looks so smooth. And you guys, I don't know. I just get a nice set. It doesn't like make its way right into the creases immediately. I like this concealer, y'all. Now, of course, they need to expand the shade range. This is the deepest shade of the concealer, but because it is, I feel like it's more of a medium coverage. It blends nicely because quite honestly, this shade of concealer is a little lighter than what I would typically go. If you guys know my concealer shade choices, I'll compare it to the Pat that I have real quick. I was not confident, quite honestly. I was like, oh my gosh, this shade is too light. But it just works, you guys. And Kima says she likes it too. It has a very nice finish. All right, let's see. And maybe it's just the undertone that's a little different on these concealers. So I'm about to swatch MD26 next to it. Yeah, it is lighter. All right, and then MD27 from Pat. Of course. All right, so, and it's just a little lighter. But you can see, so this is the By Terry. Come on, camera focus. All right, By Terry, Pat MD26, and Pat MD27. So, but it blends out nicely. And you guys can see, this might be something I'm going to repurchase, certainly. Oh, thank you, D. What are you guys talking about? Blushes. Hi, Victoria. I didn't say hello. Oh, Kima, you bought the CC palette and the blush shade is gorgeous. Oh, I was going to get it. I was going to get it. And I was like, what am I going to do with the other shades? I really just wanted it for the blush. Okay, so that's good. That I got your confirmation about that. Lock Maiden, hello. How are you? If you guys aren't following Lock Maiden on Instagram, she does such beautiful looks. Oh, I don't know if you mind me shouting you out. Well, it's too late. All right, I already said it. But she does such beautiful looks and stuff. And then there's like these very editorial, like there was like reddish copper or something all over. And y'all know I use my whole hand and body to describe things. Not that it helps, but I don't know. It was just very beautiful. So follow Lock Maiden on Instagram. Okay. Oh, okay. You said they're discontinuing. I was wondering that. So I have this pressed powder. Excuse me for the sniffling. It's a whole thing. I already told y'all. Do I have it over here? Oh, right here. And I was debating about using this tonight. It's the Compact Expert. I really enjoy this powder, Choco Vanilla. But it's not available anymore. Like this whole setup, they had like a nice range of options. Now they only have 5. This isn't one of them. And they're calling like a blush bronzer type of a thing. None of them looked like the shades that I was interested in. So yeah, but they've cut down their shade range of these products here. So yeah. You have a joke. Daughter's in her room watching the live too. My husband just got back from a job in Florida. Oh. Oh, and it sounds like a typical American problem to them. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Oh, thank you, Petra. And I will say that it works nicely with other foundations too. So during the day when I can, I do my foundation just because, y'all know I have so much makeup. I need to try it out and get my feel for it. So I put on the Giorgio Armani foundation earlier today and I used it with this concealer and it looked nice too. So, okay. Oh, the CCO near you just told you that most of the store is 75% off. Oh, that's good to know. Um, oh yes, thank you. It sure does. This is some good. This is good foundation. I feel like every time I come on here, I tell y'all it's a good foundation. Well, that's not accurate. I didn't tell y'all the Merit was a good foundation. Okay, and you guys, off top. Well, it's kind of on topic because I just mentioned Merit. But when I calculated that out per gram, do you know that this foundation, this Merit stick, if you were to have the equivalent amount that is in the Tom Ford, it would be $154. Just FYI. The cost per gram of this is almost double. Yeah, almost double the price of Tom Ford per gram. I'm just saying. Okay. Okay. All right. Anyways, so hi, Crystal. Just came and heard the phrase so much makeup. Yes, I have so much. I have to, make sure I'm using my makeup in the middle of the day too, not only on my lives at night. Thank you, Lorraine. Okay, so I'm just sitting here talking, not blending out. Now, this looks beautiful. Now, I'm going to use the By Terry Tinted Hyaluronic Powder. Are you talking about the price per gram? It's astronomical. I mean, goodness gracious. So I was like, let me just calculate this out because I know I've been talking about on the live and let me see how much it is per gram. And I had to double take. I'm like, did I put the right numbers in in my calculator? And it was like, yeah, you did. All right. I'm in 500 medium dark in this powder. And I'll use my face one and just blend, blend, blend. Okay. And this is beautiful. You guys already know that I like this powder though. It's a really good powder. Let's see. Just add a little bit more. And then I guess that's it for the By Terry products. So it's essentially the price of gold per gram. Yeah, I don't know. It's just so. But to each his own. I haven't tried anything else from the brand. Maybe I'll try the blushes or something. Okay. All right. And let's see. It's time for me to do some brows. My intention was to do these before coming on camera, but here we are. I'm using Minted Brow Down. Just gonna do a quick and dirty little brow situation here. So, oh, and I saw somebody mention Alicia's video earlier about the Minted blushes. So that was pretty cool. It was quite on time because I was like, I hadn't heard anything about them coming out until I just happened to check Trend Mood on Friday, and I was like, okay, those look really, really interesting. So we're going to get into that in a minute. Lorraine, you said you might try the olive. You think it'll, or the apricot, you think it'll flatter your olive skin. Okay. Something else I bought from By Terry was one of their lip glosses was on clearance, so I picked it up, and I like the formula. I feel like it has a floral scent, though. So that's the only drawback. I was saying earlier, if you weren't here, that I don't really care for floral scents in much of anything. And so this foundation does have a floral scent that gives me, that's a little con, in addition to like they need a better shade range, but it dissipates and stuff like that. And that the floral scent in the lip gloss dissipates as well, but it's there. So are you guys still talking about the By Terry blushes? I'm gonna have to look for them. And did you all see that, there's a sale at, is it Saks? The 10% off or something like that? If you put in Beauty FF, I saw a portion of Michelle Wong's video. Okay, I'm gonna have to look for these because I'm not even familiar with that compact that you all are talking about. The silver that'll, that's real heavy and luxe. I haven't seen that. Where are my Kleenexes? I'm gonna have to hide and wipe my nose. This is so ridiculous. This changing of the seasons. Oh my Lord. Okay. I know. Crystal, oh my gosh. Somebody's comment, it was so hilarious. They said, oh my, they're giving us a whole 10%. I'm like, seriously, I was cracking up. Because I was looking, because I saw when I went onto the website, it said like 25% off for friends and family. And I was like, I don't see what she's talking about, all these products. And then I read her description, it said 10% for beauty. They know we want the beauty stuff. Yeah, she sure did get the entire new collection. And her video caused me to second guess my purchases from these melt blushes. We're going to try them today. I didn't swatch or anything, but I was like, oh my goodness, they look a little bit light on her. So hopefully they work all right on me. Okay, I also, this is unrelated to what's in the title, but the Bobbi Brown Bronzer in Deep. This was on sale on Nordstrom Rack, I believe it was. These websites, I be getting confused. So this was like $20, and I've had my eye on it. Was never really sure if it would work on me because look, it looks kind of light, but it actually works. So I'm just going to use this big Sonia Kashuk brush and add a little bit of warmth. Excuse me. So, you guys, I'm not going to be going live next week at all. So I figure I'll let y'all know now. There won't be any lives next week. We have to go and see about some family. One of our aunts has been admitted into hospice. So we want to go and see her as soon as we can. Yeah, I'm sure, things are getting caught in my throat. So I'm trying not. Yeah, so Lord Jesus, everything's falling. Everything's falling. All right, but there's not going to be any lives next week. Thank you, Dawn. Hopefully things turn around. But we want to, make sure that we go and see her while she's still here. So, yeah, it's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. So, but we talked to my husband's mom and stuff, and she said they're letting people in, of course. I mean, because it's hospice and stuff, so they're not restricting. Of course, you got to wear your mask and everything like that. But I was, grateful to hear that they're, letting the family in and just, letting them in, because I thought it was going to be like only one person can go up at a time and all that stuff. So, yeah. Well, thank you guys. Thank you all. It surely isn't. One thing that's so this is on my husband's side of the family and stuff. And they have shifts. Everyone's taking shifts to be with his aunt and stuff, like 4-hour increments or like 5-hour and stuff like that. Somebody's going to be there till 7 and then somebody's coming to relieve the person. And I've not seen that before. And I was just like, I don't know. His family dynamic is really, really admirable. It's really nice. So I'm like, wow, everybody like coming together and doing that type of thing. It's a little bit foreign to me. So I'm like, what a wonderful family you guys are. I mean, I know every family has their issues, but you know what I'm saying. All right, let's see. Let's get into the blush. All right, let's get into the blush. The bronzer looks nice. Base is looking wonderful. By Terry did a great job so far. These are my their initial impressions, not first impressions. You did that for your grandmother, child. That's awesome. And I was thinking back. Thank you, Joy. I was thinking back to my grandmother when she went into hospice, and it never occurred to me to do anything like that. And of course, like I'm just going off of, examples from other people, and nobody was like, oh, well, let's tag team this and we're going to stay with Grammy for however many hours and stuff like that. And I'm just, I don't know. I'm whatever. I can't say that if I would have stayed there for 12 hours or, like stayed there overnight and had someone tag team me out or whatever, that she would have been around longer. But it's just like I don't know. I'm like, why didn't I think of something like that? Why didn't I ask to stay at the hospital? Whatever. So anyways, yeah, it is beautiful. Oh, thank you, Lockmain, and thank you for coming through. Oh, good. I'm sure it's fun over there in their live too. All right. I said I was getting into the blushes. Now let's get into MAC. So I purchased 4 blushes from MAC, and then I got my chili lipstick for free. So the first blush I think is a dud. I picked, based on the swatch, of course, what else do I have to go on? I picked a mineralized blush, and it's in the shade Like Me, Love Me. And this is the color. I thought it was going to be deeper than this. It's It's too light. I can already see it. Let me do a swatch. And I'm going to swatch it over the By Terry foundation that I have on my hand. So you can see it like blended right into the color of my finger. You can't even really see it. And you can't see it on this swatch. So I thought it was going to be a little bit more orange. It's not. So I need to take a trip to MAC and see if I can trade for something different. So that's the first one. Get the one that's not going to work out of the way. Okay. You say your oldest aunt, a registered nurse, suggested it. Okay. And you're grateful for the time spent. Yeah. Yeah, definitely going to return that. Thank you, A. All right. Now, the next blush I picked up is Desert Rose. And this is a matte blush. And here is the shade of this. This is right up my alley. This is right up my alley. Rose is, I like rose tone blushes. That nice, like dusty tone. And there it is on my finger. You can see that pink. Thank you, Nikki. Let me swatch that. There it is right there. And that's it. That's the shade I really enjoy. And you're going to see that. I picked up two blushes that look almost exactly the same. This shade called Mocha. Dawn, you said, of course it is. Look at this. I looked at these and I was like, Ashley, you picked two of the same blushes. Are you kidding me? Look at these. Look at these blushes. They're basically the same. Okay, I just dropped it. All right, come on. It's going to be this. They look the same. And I thought I'd remember hearing about Mocha. So this one is Desert Rose. So you can see it's a little bit, deeper than Mocha. But they both show up. Quite honestly, I thought they were going to look the same. They might actually look the same. Let me swatch them next to each other. Lorraine, you said you cannot do pink or rose. It looks fabulous on me. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, these are my tones right here. So it's a lighter flush, but they're very similar. Slightly different. Yeah, Dawn, you're right. Slightly different. But Mocha is a lighter Desert Rose. All right. And then I got another Extra Dimension blush. And this is in the shade Hard to Get. Okay. And this is what that one looks like. It looks like nice and coppery. Maybe trade one for Melba. Okay. Because I was trying to think of which shades I had heard of before. And I was like, well, Mocha looks a little bit light. But I do remember hearing Mocha. So it might have been from some other, like maybe a lighter skin toned, influencer or something. I was like, well, the name sounds familiar. It looks kind of cute. So, but they do look similar. But I could change that mineralized one for Melba. Okay. All right. Let me swatch this one. All right. And so here we have a lot more richness. Oh, you love the Hard to Get shade. Do you have this, Rhonda? Here we go. Hard to Get right there. It looks pretty. I like this shade. It is a little deep, but it looks really nice. So, yeah. So overall, I'm happy with them. But yeah, like Kima said, they are quite similar, those Mocha and Desert Rose. We'll see. And then definitely that other one needs to go back. All right, so those are my 4 MAC blushes. Now on this hand, we'll do the Blushlights from Melt. And these are definitely first impressions for me because I wanted to swatch them. I was really curious, but I decided not to. So I picked up 3, and the first one is Sandy Cheeks. It's more like a orange tone. And I was hoping I would get that kind of orange tone on the cheeks, but we'll see. So it's small. So I have one melt highlight. This is the size of the highlight, and then this is the size of the blush. So you can see that the highlight is a bigger compact than the blush, but they're both the same compact. And here is the tone of this blush. Hopefully it works. It looks like it should work. It looks promising just based on the pan alone. And here is the color of that. Burnt Pepper. I do remember looking at that shade. Burnt Pepper. All right. This is the shade of Sandy Cheeks. I keep wanting to call it Shady Cheeks, but Sandy Cheeks. We'll see how that looks on the skin. It looks a little pale. Hopefully it works. Oh, Lord. The Dawn. Dawn, are you talking about the cream blushes or the original formula? I've never tried the original formula. The next shade is Polished. And so apparently with this formula or with these blush lights, they have the one that's pearlized and then the one that's just like non-pearlized. And so I got 1 pearlized and then 2 non-pearlized shades. Okay, you said the original formula. Yeah, I've never tried those. The only melt powder product that I have is this blush in Genesis. And I'll just put this on today since I'm using the blushes, but I was almost going to buy those bee blushes because of Alicia's video, and I just decided not to. But I'll show you guys Polished. There's this one. This one is the pearlized formula. Whoops, I just scraped some up with my nail, but there's that tone. Let me get some more. All right, there is Polished. These seem to be very, I won't say very oily, emollient. They have a nice emolliency. I think that's a word. All right, we will see. I think we're going to be bringing on the dew with these blushes. And then the last one I picked up is Daydreamer. This is the deepest shade. I was going to skip this one, but I'm glad I didn't because it's the deepest shade. So, all right, let's do a swatch of this one. Okay, there's the depth there. It looks like a nice brick tone. Like a reddish brick. All right, we're going to see. We are going to see. So, too oily for you. You can see straight from the swatches, huh? Yeah, there's quite a shine on these things. Okay. Now, let's try it. So I usually do my cream blush products with a brush and do like a stippling motion. One of my favorite brushes to do it with is this Luxie 512. I got this in a BoxyCharm a while ago. Or I like to just use the butt of my sponge. I don't really do the whole finger tapping unless I'm just experimenting, trying to see stuff, you know, how it goes. So let's try the lightest shade because I'm curious to see whether it will work on me, and then it'll tell you guys, if you're even curious about these products, whether it will work on you if you're my skin tone. So I'm going to use the butt of my sponge. Excuse me. Okay. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. Okay. Now, This one is more of a matte shade, like it doesn't have the pearl in it, the sandy cheeks. And I can see a hint of color, but really it's not a lot. I need some water. I'm gonna cough anyway. Jesus. So you can see a hint of orange, but it's really not that much. And it's not what I was expecting. I was expecting a little bit more depth. And the shades, like the swatches, of course I purchased this based on the swatches. They looked, you know, it looked flattering on my skin tone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and they also have, like, if you're on the Melt website, they have a picture of a deeper skin tone model that, I mean, you would assume that the shade of blush that they're wearing is the shade that you have chosen to purchase. Okay, so here we're getting more pigment. But it's just light. It's light. It is light. Okay. I don't really care for this shade. I don't care for this shade. Yeah. So this is something I'll need to layer a blush on top of. Or of course you could use it as, you know, a base for highlight or something like that, but that's not what I purchased this for. It looks like it's gonna be a what would Kim do blush experience. Yeah, I know. And oh my gosh, I really don't like returning things to places that don't have storefronts, because then you have to wait on the mail carrier to deliver the stuff. But this is not the greatest. Okay. All right, on to the next one. Move on, Ashley. Don't have to stay there. All right. Next shade, Polished. This one is the one with pearl. I'm going to use a brush on this side. I just wiped it off. And it's picking up more color on the brush. Okay, here we go. This is a nice shade. They falsely advertised it. Yeah, man, it looked a lot more orange. I feel like a lot of the shades looked deeper. I feel like the only one that really will, you know, kind of meet up with the swatch and the, you know, face swatch that they showed will be the Daydreamer one, at least on the deeper skin tone person. But you can see the color on this one. It's nice and subtle. And you can see the, like, glow. And it's certainly giving you that dew. If you don't want the dew, don't be bothered with these. Chai said she's skipping it. So, all right. That one's nice, though. It's a nice tone. Okay. Now, for Daydreamer, I'm going to put that back here. Pardon me. It wouldn't be alive if I didn't sneeze. I think I sneeze in every one. Okay, so here's Daydreamer. I'm going to just use my brush again. He said Alicia was on the struggle bus with him. All right, let me put this Daydreamer back here. Okay. Pat, pat, pat. Pat, pat, pat. All right, this one is cute. A nice rich tone. Doing a little blush draping, I guess. Not too much, but bringing it up higher on the temples. So I don't know if she struggled with the application of them, but she was, you know, of course, was saying that a lot of them look similar. And the only one that wasn't like a coral tone was this one that I'm using, Daydream. So, yeah. All right. So, I mean, that shade looks nice. I think I'm fine with the Daydreamer and Polished, but Sandy Cheeks, or I think that's what it's called. Yeah, it's not going to work. Oh, thank you, Log Maiden. Oh, really? See, I'm not too familiar with the brand, so I just assumed it would be good. Or at least I had the hope. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Now that I've put that on, let's layer some of this MAC blush on top to kind of mattify it and all that stuff. So now do I really have a blush that really matches up with this? Slippiness. Oh, yeah. Yes, color wise, yeah. And she did say that these are, yeah, like you said, slippiness or slipperier, have a little bit more glide, a little bit more emolliency than the LYS. You said you're going to get the Tower 28. Okay. She did. Yes, she did. And I was like, dang, man. I already bought the darn thing. Girl, see? All right, now, let's see. Desert Rose. I do have the LYS. The reason I'm not going to put it on top is because I don't want to keep putting on cream. Because I'm pretty glowy on these cheeks right now. I could do raisin. Maybe I'm going to put what about this one? Let's try this one. I'm just going to add more glow. This is the hard to get. She said greasy. You know what? I'm not going to put that one because that's going to make me shinier. All right, let's try Desert Rose. We're just trying stuff. That's what we do here. Just trying stuff. The Rare Beauty blushes. Chelsea loves them. Are you talking about Lorraine, the liquid ones? Or didn't they come out with an actual like compact with the blushes? I'm going to put Desert Rose on top. And I know it's like a rosy mauve, but I'm mixing it all up. He said you aren't greasy. Thank you, D. I think that works out, and it mattified it. So this is in Raisin. This one is Desert Rose. She said that's what we do. Try and then find the receipt. All right, that looks good. That looks good on top. Okay. There we are. I think I'm going to put that hard to get on the cheek, add some glow. And then on the other side, these aren't going to give you good indications of what these MAC blushes look like on their own. But hey, this is Mocha. I'm going to put Mocha on the other side to kind of tone this down. All right. Whatever. But I do have to say that the By Terry didn't move underneath, which is nice. Like it didn't pick up the foundation underneath the blush. Excuse me. All right. So, Kimberly said, Ashley, you do not like the blushes. Okay, so you know what I'll say I do not like the Sandy Cheeks one. It doesn't look the greatest. It's just not a shade for me, okay? The shade doesn't work, period. I am fine with these blushes. Well, I say you need to run out and get them. Certainly not. Obviously, I would not say that you should get them. If you have drier skin, maybe you would like them if the tone would work for you, That's it. I am. I try to make the things work. I mean, shoot, I bought them. Yeah. So, I mean, I think this shade is cute, and I think the shade on the other one is a nice brick tone. They're shiny. They're dewy. But yeah, I do like the shades more of the LYS that I have. The shades that I have in LYS, I do like them more. So Kim trying to get me to drag these blushes up in here. She said you do not like them. Y'all don't run out and don't get the blushes, okay? If you don't like the dew, don't get them. And if you're my skin tone, the only one that will really certainly work for you is this one. Bless our sister in her holy effort. You don't like them that much, but I have this on trying to make them work in 2021. I am fine. That's funny. Yeah, well, I mean, hey, maybe someone else out there purchased them on a whim like I did, and they want to try to see what they can make, how they can make them work, Shoot, I'm trying to help everybody out, right? But if you didn't, then hey, save your money. All right, now let's try this MAC thing here. Hard to get. Rhonda has this. Dawn said it's cute in the pan. It is cute in the pan. Man, that sucks. All right, but this is cute. Look at that cute shine. And not greasy shine. That's kind of, That's a glowy cheek right there. I'm going to buff it all out. I know that's like a lot, but I like this one. The shine. All right. Now for the highlight, I'm gonna use. Actually like this highlight. Have you guys purchased any highlights from Melt after this whole situation with the blush? Y'all probably like, you ain't gonna get nothing. But this this highlight's cute. This is in the shade Genesis, and this is the one that I was looking for when we were trying that Pat highlight, the new one, because this is like a gold with a pink shift. And so I was trying to find this in my collection, and it wasn't in here for me to swatch for you all. But I like this highlight. I know, Dawn. I know. So the reason I can tell you, because I've tried the MAC blushes on their own this weekend. They came in on like Friday or something, or Saturday. So I was able to use them on Saturday, on Sunday, and yesterday and today. So, earlier in the day. So for the MAC ones, I know which ones, I like. And yeah, that's how I can tell. And the only one I really layered is the y'all messing with me this evening. The one I really layered is that brick shade, which I think that'll work fine, by itself, because I put it all the way up here. So, I had it on a clean space that didn't have nothing else on it. Y'all cracking me up, man. Okay. Oh, you guys, let me see. I know, Dawn. Y'all are challenging me on these blushes. But I'm telling you, I like my MAC blushes, except that one that ain't gonna work, okay? So that's the one for sure. And so those aren't first impressions. This Melt stuff is. All right, now I'll go wipe my nose again. Okay, now Dawn, are you still talking about the blush, the original blushes from Melt, or are you trying to? Are you talking about the? Are you talking about the highlighters? You're not trying to make anything work in 2021, and you don't return things often whatsoever. Yeah. All right. Now I'm over here getting hot and stuff. Okay, so I know I'm real blushed out. Let's get some, something to buff this stuff out with. And that's going to be the Laura Mercier powder here. I need it for my future powder fund. Yeah, I'll I'm gonna say, I'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna use this and just blend this out with my face one. But one thing, it always comes together, It always comes together. Just do a little buffing action, and we're all good. There it is, right? All right. So that's all. That's all the stuff that I tried. No, you guys don't have to agree. I know you are not feeling a blush. Okay, I know it. I know. Because you use a different darn product. Yeah, I know. I know I use something different. All right. So you guys, y'all see I don't have no eyeshadow on. I don't have any eyeshadow on. So we're just going to get into this Metropolis palette. It's out. I used it on Saturday because I was like, well, come on now. Use something that you don't usually use. And so here she is. And we will put her to use right now. Something that you all enjoy. And since I guess it'll be a Natasha Denona week since Natasha's coming in tomorrow. Thank you. There's still time to walk away. We're not settling in 2021. You're right. Y'all are right. Let me print out the return sheet right now. Thank you, Lorraine. This is after 10 blushes. I know, I probably did. Yeah. Well, hey. Well, no, I only started off with 7. 7 blushes today. Oh, let me clean up these little eyebrows. Y'all cracking me up, man. Well, at least the main part of the video went fantastic, right? With the By Terry stuff. The base products were wonderful. All right, Rhonda. Yes, I'll answer your question. If you read these comments, they're over here dragging me about these Melt blushes. Because I won't say that they're horrible. Oh, God. But anyways, the MAC blushes are cute, except for that one that was too light, the mineralized skin blush, the mineralized blush. It's too light, so I'm going to need to return that and exchange it for something different. The Melt blushes are okay. They're not okay. I can't say they're okay. I'm not the biggest fan of them. I prefer the LYS in shades and in formula. The Melt blushes are very dewy. But if you don't mind dew, then maybe you'll like them. If you find a shade that you enjoy, then maybe you'll like them. But there's just not a lot of depth to the shades, except for the one Daydreamer shade. So. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Kimberly, she said, I'm not coming to the live tomorrow because that Barnum and Bailey is going to be a mess. Ashley's going to say it's fine and Keith and I are going to laugh. It's going to be beautiful. Okay? You have to come. You have to come. Oh my Lord. She said, you ain't got to say it's horrible. We all said it. They suck. Oh my Lord. But Rhonda, yeah, I do like the MAC blushes. Y'all cracking me up. Anybody getting the new Natasha Denona palette? Well, yes, Lorraine. It's going to be here tomorrow. So, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. And if you want to see how it performs, then I would encourage you to come, including you, Kimberly. She's already told me that she's not coming. Jesus. Hi, Pam. Okay. Yeah, definitely skip on them. The swatches are very, I think they're misleading. Under the big top. It's going to be cute. You'll see if you come, or maybe you'll look at the replay. I don't know. All right, let me throw something together with this this Metropolis palette. Okay, should I go with the green? Maybe. I love me some Tarsha palettes though. All right, let's go with this brown shade here. Thank you, A. I hope you enjoy the whatever we come up with tomorrow. Okay. Oh my goodness. Did anybody else get it? Did I say hi, Pam? Hi, Pam. If you're NYC, we pronounce Tasha Tarsha. Oh. All right, so we've got a little transition shade going on here. Wonderful. Now I'll do the same on both sides. You're going to be passing on the palette, Pam. Yeah, it's a very unique color story. Yeah, it's very colorful. So I can understand people skipping it. And then all the looks that she's done are quite out there, at least from what I've seen. Maybe she's done some, you know what? I have seen some non-circus looking looks too. So yeah. You're going to buy perfume instead. That makes sense. I don't think I've ever used this shade here. So let's try this dark shade there. That's why Pam is your new friend. All right, let's just pack this on here. Maybe I have used this shade. It just doesn't look like I put my brush in it. Okay. Do a little V shape. Okay. You're going to need to crop over this year. You need something colorful. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be fun. So we'll see. Hopefully everything works out. I thought them blush was going to be fun too. So we will see. Oh my goodness. No. You're not trying to feature the bozo look this year. Oh my goodness. I don't know if these really look the same, but hey, it is what it is. One is a little, needs to be up there. Okay. Just blending this out. You love the Metropolis palette. You want her to come out with a palette with different colors that she's not done before, and darker skin tones can relate to. Yeah, I hear that. Not as far as like loving the Metropolis palette, but yeah, I hear you. Okay. Well, that blends out nicely. These shades do blend out nicely. So, all right. Thank you, Kima. Now, I'm going to go with, I'm trying to go with a shade that I don't usually go for. One of these over here. These more reddish tones. Let me put some glitter glue down so I can get my shine on with this palette. Okay. Did you guys see that Chanel's come out with new lipsticks? I really want to get more of those the little duos that I purchased, but I was curious about those new lipsticks too. They look cute. They look cute. All right, let's go with this shade that hasn't been used before here. It's like a copper or something. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kima. I think I like it too. Now, Hopefully I picked a pretty color combo with this copper tone. All right. I'm going to put something between this copper and that like teal shade. All right, that's cute. And then, what else? Something green, a green tone. Let's do this one. That'll make it a little bit more grungy, I think. Yeah, that kind of grunges it out a little bit. I know it's sloppy, but I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Yeah, these shades are cute, y'all. Add some more of that blue. Not blue, but this teal tone. It actually looks blue in the pan, but it ain't blue. It's not blue. That's the thing with these little shades here. But it's still cute, cute, cute. Cute, cute, cute. All right. Oh, thank you guys. Shoe Lady said Metropolis is your favorite. Oh, cool. I know it's a lot of people's favorites. I'm going to sweep some of that, like antique greenish gold shade. It's called Shield. Just do a little sweep of that above. Oops, sorry. Make sure it's blending out, No harsh lines. We don't want harsh lines here. Cute. Okay. All right, you guys. Y'all know I love eyeshadow. Okay, and then I'm just going to go to the shade next to it, Aurum. I think this is a duplicate, like it's from the gold palette. I'm going to get some of that on my MAC 242 and spray it and put that on the inner corner of both eyes. And we should be set for the main eye look. The top lid or whatever you want to call it. Ooh. Thank you, Petra. Thank you, SJMD. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Lorraine. Oh, I was going to say, you guys, I called the cosmetic company store just to see what they had and see if I wanted to have them ship some stuff out to me. They have new dip, which I was interested in from you guys' recommendation. They have body heat. And I was like, I don't know. Is that like am I really interested in that color story? It's cool, but isn't that more like warm toned, neutral, like copper tones? And then, what else? Visionaire. And they said something else, but I don't know. It really wasn't. Oh, that Soleil Lune. I think it's the one with like the aqua shade in it. So I was thinking about which one of those I might pick up. And since we are going to be traveling, maybe I'll just stop at a store on the way, at a cosmetic company store on the way just to actually look at the stuff. Kimberly, you said new dip is very groovy. Yeah, it's quite popular. It's just like neutral tones, but it is quite popular. Thank you, Kima. I'm going to make sure I'm getting the depth as much as possible. But interestingly enough, here recently, I haven't been doing like a lot of depth on my outer corner. At least I don't think so. Like on my Instagram and stuff and looks that I've been doing, I've just been making it kind of, I don't even know how to explain it, without the dark outer corner. More free flowing and that. Okay. Now, let's see. For a liner, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Hitting everybody on notice that I'm about to sneeze. Maybe I'll just use black liner from Pat McGrath. Oh, the water lashes. Excuse me. My nose. Oh wait. The magnetic stuff. Are you talking about those? Magnetic stuff. The Glamnetic or whatever. Oh, thank you, Rhonda. Putting a little bit of extreme black on the lower lash line, the waterline. And then tight lining. Wait, let me get a sharpener. Oh, that's what. Okay, the magnetic ones, not the aqua lashes. Okay. I was thinking about those because Lorraine's been singing their praises. So now I need to look those up. So now you're not going to need the thingamajig anymore. Oh, you said until you get the liquid liner in your eyeballs. Yeah, that sounds like it's not fun. That's deep amethyst. Where's my blue one? Maybe I'll just skip it. Okay. He was taking it personally, was getting ready to leave the chat and find other lash friends. Oh my goodness. Speaking of the lashes you recommend, I'm going to use these Love Scene lashes in Axel. All right. I don't think they'll be too long for me. Oh, you put use the thingamajig to put them on. Okay. Let me see. Where's my thingamajig? Okay. See if these are too long for me. Hopefully not. I don't think they'll be too long. I did not get one of the cutie tootie boxes they go in. I skipped that. I didn't. I have my own little kind of cute box to put them in, but I don't have any more space, so I have to get another one. It has like 3 spaces here. I got it from Amazon. Nothing too fancy. Girl, you on this nose. Excuse me, you guys. Sorry for the sniffles. Hopefully it'll be all corrected by tomorrow. Putting the glue on the lashes. I'm gonna have to try those Glamnetic lashes, and they've been doing advertising on YouTube and stuff, so it must be really doing pretty good. Ugh, this did not work like I wanted it to. Okay. These are more lightweight, they don't have like a thick band, which is really nice. Yes, Pam, this is the thingamajig from Love Scene. It's pretty cool. It just puts it, especially if I get the angle right and stuff, and that I make contact with the whole lid. It just sets it right on there, and it's good to go. But not always, but I do come back in with my little Revlon thing to make sure they're like kind of curled up and not just flattened and sticking straight out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Okay, these are cute lashes. Very lightweight, and yeah. They have a 25% off sale. My order's sitting in the mailbox. Oh, okay. Okay. I'll have to go and look after we get off of here. Hopefully I remember. All right. La 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 la. Okay. Another lash. My next lash. Okay. Oh my gosh. Have you all come accustomed to your hour, the hour that we, lost for daylight savings time, springing forward? I didn't even know that was coming. My husband told me on Saturday night. I was like, oh my gosh, no. I want my hour. Okay, Glamnetic is the brand, no drugstore, no Moxie lash. You said you moved all your videos 1 hour to the left. You're so tired. I hear that. But I was like, did Jada sleep an extra hour? I think, or it felt like she did. You thought you were an infomercial spokesmodel. That's good when it works that good. When it works that well. All right. Let's see. Get my lash there and placed. Okay. That was simple. I always do the little finger touch-ups and stuff, make sure everything is in place. But girl, thank you, Kimberly, for this recommendation. All right. Oh my. It's been an hour and 40. I'm 10 minutes over. Let's put on this chili lipstick. I think it'll work. Thank you, Pam. I didn't put any mascara on the bottom lash either. I'm just going to use this Fenty mascara real quick. I like them. I think they're lightweight. Yep, I think they're lightweight because I've definitely, recently worn heavier lashes. I like the thinness of this lash band, and they have some they they have some drama to them, but it's not like too much. I think it's real. These are real cute. Thank you, Kima. I was laughing because you said, "Thank goodness you've aged that blush fiasco." I'm sure you mean like fix it or something like that. But I know these. What is it? The autocorrect. But yes, we fixed the blush fiasco. I'm gonna put on chili. Where's chili? I just had it in my hand. Like, are you serious? Okay, here we go. And you guys are very familiar with the shade. We were talking about it last week. So, oh, saved. Okay, yeah, saved it. But yeah, by Terry is looking good. I'm gonna have to take a picture and put it on and tag him or something. Okay. Oh, Macy's is having 40 to 50% off beauty. That sounds nice. Speaking of sales, are you guys purchasing anything from Ulta's, 21 Days of Beauty? Is Jada crying? Okay. I don't ever purchase. I won't say I don't ever, but I usually don't. Oh boy. Oh, I was gonna ask you guys. I'm gonna need you to come to the front of the class and discuss the price of these magnetized lashes. Oh, Kimberly went and did some research. How much are they? They're like $100 for like a starter kit, maybe. I'm imagining. Is it that expensive? I'm using groundwork or ground control. She's in there playing. Oh, you said you're purchasing skincare from Ulta. That's all you ever get. 25% off code and purchase the hooded eye bundle. Like, okay, I'm about to look these up. I'm like so curious. I'm typing it. I'm like, how much is this stuff? All right. So, okay. So we got $70 for the natural lover. Get over there. All right. For the natural lover. And I guess that's a set. 77.67. 30% off. And we've got a Living Lash and then a Venus Lash. And then, yeah. And then you got a liquid liner. Oh, you got the liquid. And you said, Kima, that you use the felt. Okay. Oh, let me get this comment over here. Okay. Oh, you said you got the matte concealer for $12.50. Okay, you're getting the Meek lashes and the luxury of time. Yeah, that makes sense. She said she's in there laughing at the blush. I'm like, I hear her in there laughing or something. Another one? Goodness gracious. Okay, pardon me. 40% off plus. Oh, that sounds like a great deal. Yes, we do. Thank you, Dawn. Yes, we have a mod. Thank you, D. She said, do they send Idris Elba naked to do the replacement? Oh my goodness. I know, right? I was like, hold up. Okay, so I did want to show you guys at least the lip gloss from By Terry. So this was $14. It's called the Gloss Terribly Shine, and they've only got like 2 shades, I think, that are on clearance. But I picked the shade Flamenco Desire, and that's what this one looks like. So I'm just going to layer this on top. But let me show you the swatch first. So it's got some color to it, quite honestly. It'll blend out a little bit more sheer, but I like the color that it's, the color payoff that it's giving. And I did mention to you all that it has like a floral scent to it. But it looks really nice right on top of this chili. Yay. So there we go. And here is the final look with everything on. I'm going to put a little brow stuff in here to kind of set these up to stay where they belong. Goodness gracious. Thank you, D. It looks really cute. Everything came together. So I put this lip on like on Sunday, I think, or Saturday. And it always just comes together. It's like a orangey toned red, not like a blue red, you know what I mean? So, but yeah. The code is Boss Babe. Okay. Okay. Something else I got from By Terry. It's a sample, but I'm thinking I may purchase the full size. This Balm de Rose. I know I don't like rose and stuff like that, but I like the formula of this balm, and it really is like a balm rather than a gloss. Let me swatch it and show you what it kind of looks like. It's clear. It's got a little bit of like a fog to it, but it feels nice and moisturizing on the lips, and it's more like a true kind of balm formula. So, and I thought this was a pretty decent, what is it? It was a trial size or something. If you spent over a certain amount, you could get a travel size of, you choose which item you wanted to try. So, yeah. But you guys, here is the look. Thank you guys for coming through. Thank you all for having fun with these melt blushes, And y'all crack me up. That's all I can say. Oh, okay. You said you have multiple backups of it. All right. Cool. Yeah, look, it feels nice on the lips. So, and that's the close, I won't say it's close to the Laneige. I feel like the Laneige is a lot more glossy, but I like the feeling that that has on my lips, this rose stuff. Thank you, Kimberly. Don't you pay no mind to all that bad stuff Kima said about you. Y'all was both dragging me, and Dawn got up in there too about these melt blushes, okay? So I remember that. Oh my goodness. But anyways, you guys, thank you all for coming through. And if you enjoyed the live, please give it a thumbs up before you guys leave. And I hope to see you all tomorrow, including you, Miss Kimberly. Okay, tomorrow for our fun Circo Loco palette. It better come in the mail tomorrow. I'm telling y'all that. We're going to play with the Circo Loco palette tomorrow. All right. So I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good evening, guys. Talk to you soon.